So, John, Revelation 13:8, one of your fans on YouTube,
Okay.
was asking, what do you think about machetes? He has the Condor Parang, and he says he thinks it's a bit heavy. What's your opinion?
You want it heavy. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's for. I mean, you're going through. You guys got to realize when you get a machete and it's pretty heavy, they want you to use the weight of the blade instead of using the muscle in your arm. So you let the weight of the blade do the work. And Parangs are great blades, really great blades, especially for machete work and all around work and everything. So, yeah. So you got something there. What do you got?
I've got a Colombian sawback machete by United Cutlery.
See, and I like the sawbacks. That's great. That could really be useful.
Yeah, I bought it simply because it had the sawback.
Oh God, I thought this might be like a Bear Grill, Grizz, or whatever it is.
Bear Grylls?
Yeah, this tan goes all the way down. This is a good one.
Oh, those are the ones you were fixing all the time.
Yeah, they were just junk. And this is actually good, and it has a good machete edge. And that's heavy. But you guys remember, you want to let the weight of the blade do it. If you go out, take a branch, a small little branch about that big, and everything, and just let the blade do its work, you'll be surprised how it will just take that right off. But you start using a lot of muscle, you're wearing yourself down. And that's why some of these machetes are heavier than what you think they're going to be. And you get a real light one, oh man, when you're wielding it, you have to use a lot of arm strength. It just, wears you out. Where this, I mean, you can go for a lot longer, And the sawback is really cool, really cool.
By way of comparison, we have a cold steel kukri machete.
Yeah, that's a good blade actually. But guys, you got to be careful with some of these cold steels. I was getting these machetes, and these guys were bringing them into me left and right to sharpen, and they didn't want to take an edge at all. They were just horrible. Well, I saw Lynn Thomas, and I said, "Hey, dude, what the hell's with these machete blades?" And I said, "They won't take an edge worth crap." He goes, "Well, what do you expect for $12? And I go, "Dude, you put out a product, you want it to do what you want it to do, you shouldn't be putting out crap like that." But this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one.
I think they fixed the issue you're talking about, not that I'm the expert you are.
Oh, you know what? He got a bunch of blades cheap. That's what it was. I was talking to one of his guys at work, and he got them really cheap, and he just, put them out. But that's really a good blade. That's, the big belly on that, and it, how it rolls up. I mean, it actually does a slicing cut when you hit something with it. So that's what makes that really good.
They have that forward edge,
Yeah.
and more importantly, the angle here gives you an angled cut regardless of the striking angle.
It does, yeah. That's right. If I was going out in the wilderness and it was heavy force, that's one of the ones I would pick. That would be a real good one. What else you got? You want to show another one?
Well, we were talking about cheap swords earlier, but fortunately, Cold Steel came along and said, "Hey, let's make a quality machete that looks like some of our sword products."
Yeah.
That looks like their cutlass.
That's this 1817 cutlass that's a copy of.
Yeah.
I think 1817.
The cutlass is expensive, and I have no interest in sword collecting.
But that, here, they use these on ships, this type. But it had this is Cold Steel's cheaper version.
It makes a great gardening tool, guys. I've actually used these quite a bit. But it looks like that one I haven't used much.
You know what? Believe it or not, I've used that as a machete out in the field.
Oh,
That would be a great one.
my primary favorite gardening machete is that cold steel. What is it? Copus.
Yeah.
You know, the Spartan blade
Yeah.
that I had you do the back cut on.
Yeah.
That is so useful. Unfortunately, I've misplaced it, or it would be here to see. It's the one that's got all the stains on the blade from cutting this, that, and the other.
Your mom took it.
Could be. Right next to her cell phone. When I
His
find
mom-
one, I'll find the other.
His mom carries 454 on the side of her chair, and Kasul, and a big sword. And she's almost shot Dave a couple of times.
Well, can you blame her?
And what I have to say about that?
Now, here's another one of their options. I wanted a Roman blade, and here we go
Yeah,
again.
there you go.
It's not too expensive. It's a decent cutter.
Yeah, you roll up on that edge too. That's cool. Yeah,
I can put on
That
my
you could fight.
Legionnaires helmet.
you can fight a bear off with. That's cool. Yeah, and that has a good edge on it. Cold steel, you know, when they do it right, they have good edges. You know, and I've taken those before stuff. Guys send them in and say, John, this is what I want done. I want a different guard, I want a different handle and all that. And they've actually turned out really cool. And you guys can call me 801-918-3725 and say, hey, John, I want you to trick this cold steel out for me. Oh, Chinese war sword.
Now, this is another one I've used quite a bit in the
Yeah.
gardening.
They're more expensive. Chinese war sword, and it's nice. And that thing cuts like you can't believe it. This actually has good feel to it. Wow.
I actually keep that one out next to the garage for when I got to go out quick.
Yeah, it's cool stuff that you're doing. Well, what did that run you?
You know, I bought these back during the height of the scamdemic.
Ah,
So if I knew the price at the time, they're not too bad. If you want to practice your swordsmanship or just start learning your swordsmanship, I think these cold steel machetes are
Yeah.
probably the best place to start.
yeah.
You could develop your basic skills. You could do like Skolagrim and work out your aggression on water bottles.
Yeah, and that's fun. That's fun to do. See if how many water bottles you can cut in one.
Well, I like this video on that. It's not that we have inherent cultural differences. It's just that it's a good way to teach and practice edge alignment.
Oh, that's getting caught underneath here. Pull it to it.
Now that's based on a tie design.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually cool. That'd be a good one. I love long handles. That's what I would take.
There might be some residue on the tip if you look. I used it to cut some high stuff because it had a good long handle.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of long handles, for sure. Yeah, they put out some cool stuff. I haven't seen these ones since, I don't have the shop.
You know, a lot about this store here reminds me of your showroom in the shop back in
Yeah.
2008, 2009.
Yeah.
Now, I think this one will be a favorite with everybody.
Oh, that's actually nice. Wow. Oh, that's cool. That'd be a nice tactical. When you throw in your vehicle, I'd probably put a back cut on it about that far. So,
You can.
that has really nice handles. That really feels good.
I can see you out gardening in your backyard with your samurai armor on with that.
I had some samurai armor. I wish I wouldn't have sold it. I still got the helm. I had a real neat set. I needed the money. It's when I lost the shop. And you guys know why I lost the shop. He actually sold the property for $4 million. So, and then I ended up getting the long-term COVID in my legs, and just one thing happened after another. disease that, you know, I picked up from that, you know, massage place, you know. That I had you look at that one day, you know.
Yeah, by the way, it shouldn't be green with purple spots. And also, you shouldn't show that to anyone, ever.
And what do I have to say about that?
You're just going to spend all day with that patch.
Yes, I love it. That's the saying I used to say all the time when I was younger. God, I'm going to bring that back, that saying back. There you go. Okay, guys, good talking to you. There's a little thing on some cold steel stuff Dave brought over to take a look at. So keep your edges sharp, your powder dry. Anything you got to say, Dave?
Keep your machetes where you can find them.
There you go.
And don't break into that one guy's house if he's got any of these.
Yeah, there you go. We'll see you.